A single mom of 7 survived a near-fatal car accident in 2018 and embraced the goal of a lifetime. Jenn Drummond set her sights on a Guinness World Record, becoming the first woman to conquer the world's 7-second summits. If you're wondering, those are the second highest mountains of each of the 7 continents. And she faced avalanches, the loss of a climbing partner, her journey far from easy. And joining us now is the world record holder herself, Jenn Drummond. Thank you so much for being here.
Hey, thank you for having me.
And Jenn, I mean, to be clear, you were 39 when you decided to do this, and you say that you were not exactly a seasoned hiker at the time. This all came after a near-death experience, and you say they said they didn't have one scenario where I lived. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, it was a horrific crash. I survived. We have no clue how. Thankfully, I did. The lesson that I got from that accident was I do not get to choose when I die, but I sure get to choose how I live. And every day since then, I've been asking myself, how am I choosing to live today? How am I choosing to show up?
That's beautiful. And I mean, gosh, we are looking at some of the photos of this accident. I'm so glad that you walked away from all of this. You know, and these summits as well, they are no joke, even without avalanches or terrible weather. I do want to bring up one of your largest hurdles, though, losing a teammate during a climb in Pakistan. They passed away. What happened there? How did you deal with that?
Yes, so I was on the mountain a couple camps ahead of him. There was an avalanche that took his life, injured another one of my teammates, and then left one person trapped for most of the afternoon. I had the option to continue climbing up the mountain, but I felt I wanted to turn around and be there for my team. The mountains are always there. Who we are as people is more important than what we achieve. So I headed back down, took care of my team, and then went back to summit in 2022.
Yeah, that is so hard. And, you know, I know you're a mom of 7, which is incredible. Does the danger of all of this ever strike you or give you pause as you are planning your next climb?
Yes, but you know, you can die in a car accident right outside your door. You can die running on a trail like a friend of mine did that slipped and hit a rock. I mean, there's just so many ways that we can die. So we need to focus on what we do while we're alive and try to make as big of an impact there.
I appreciate that perspective so much. And I know so much of this is not just, you know, physical strength, it's mental fortitude, right? And I want to ask, when you don't think that you can take another step, what do you do to keep going? And what are the tips that you have for the rest of us to just not quit?
Yeah. You know, I think about my children and them watching me and then saying, hey, I don't want to continue. And I need to show them that we can. We can go further than what we think we can. We just need to break down our next step into the smallest thing possible so that we make progress and just do one teeny tiny thing to get us forward.
I mean, I think that's so beautiful, and it's something my dad would always say to me. You take a big problem, break it up into a lot of tiny little problems, right? Don't try to eat the elephant all at once, what they always say. And I know that you're on a mission now to inspire others to keep going after their dreams as well. I do have to ask, I know that you've said that this sort of started as a dare from your son. What does he think of all of this and everything that you've achieved?
You know, it's fun because we now have a term at our house called "What's your Everest?" And that means whatever their big thing in their life is going on right now, that's their Everest. And that's language that we use to help each other through our Everest pursuits at the moment. So he loves it. He's convinced he's going to climb Everest someday, and I'm here to cheer him on.
I absolutely love it. And, you know, how inspiring just to even get to speak with you a little bit on the show tonight. Jenn Drummond, we encourage everyone to check out your website, check you out online, check out everything you've written. It's really just wonderful. Jenn, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.